Girl, it's your birthday. In here. Tonight. Girl, it's your birthday. In here. Tonight. Give it to me, go.
Yo, shawty, it's your B-Day. You and your girls taking shots like a relay. I know y'all only come around when the bottles out. Shit, I only come around when the model's out. So what's your sign, baby? You a Cancer?
So you guys, I am back. Hopefully my AC isn't too loud because it's too hot up here for me not to have no air conditioner on. So hopefully that won't bother you guys too much. So I'm back like I promised, 8/1, which is my birthday. Well, technically today is the 31st because I need to pre-film this video because I got a lot to do tomorrow and I just want to enjoy my birthday, so I don't want to be filming and putting, you know, too much work time on my birthday. So here I am creating this random look. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just doing something. Just wanted to give you guys some updates and make this video birthday ready where I reflect on what it was like being 28 years old. I will be 29 tomorrow. OMG. That's pretty real, you know. It's pretty real. So I don't know, I'm excited. I feel like 29 is gonna be way better than 28, even though 28 wasn't a horrible year for me, but it was definitely a year of many ups and many downs. So, you know, why not, since I'm the girl that wants to share my life, why not share what it was like, you know, being 28. At first I was gonna be like, maybe I should do the pros and the cons, but honestly I don't really see life as being pros and cons because nothing is really bad. It's like the things that you love and the things that you learn. Like, what were the things that I learned being 28? You know, the downs where I had to, you know, really reflect, sit down and think about where I was going, what I was doing, and kind of keep myself focused, you know what I'm saying? And then there's the things that I just loved about being 28. What did I accomplish at 28 that I just really enjoyed? So while I'm doing that, I am going to be doing a makeup look. Once again, I'm not a makeup artist. I just think that videos where you're actually doing something is more interesting than just sitting down and talking to a camera. So let's see what random look I come up with, but I can say that I'm using purples today, so hopefully this turns out good, you know. Let's just go for it. So, oh, and another thing, if I forget something good, or if I forget to mention something that I really enjoyed or disliked being 28, I'll just list it, like make a little list at the end of the video. But hopefully I can get through all of it and make sense of all of this. So I am taking this Nars. It's probably upside down on me, or it's probably backwards. Yeah, you know, y'all know how I do. That's just how I am. I'm gonna take this and prime my eyes so I can bring these colors out, you know. Hopefully I'm still focused here. Let me tell you one thing that I hope to accomplish at 29 is getting some better lighting. Being up here in this attic, this lighting is terrible. We literally got one window for light that we use up here, so I'm mostly just using all these fake, you know, like lights in the ceiling. These other two lights that I bought to put on my desk, which are not professional filming lights, so that's probably another reason why lighting really sucks on my videos. But you know, I'm starting where I am and starting where I can. You know, everybody got to start somewhere. So let's start off. What am I gonna start off with? Should I start off with the things that I learned or the things that I loved? I love love, so let's start out with love. Why not? Let's start off with the things that I loved. One thing that I really loved at 28 was making one of the hardest decisions of quitting my job and being a full-time mom. I know I say this numerous times. It's probably on repeat for some of you guys, but that honestly was like one of the best things that I loved. Making a decision that was so out of the norm, so looked down upon, so judged upon. I love that I had the faith and the guts to do it, because I am just really working on a better me, figuring out a better life for me and my family, and it's just beautiful. A lot of things you can't focus on when you're just busy working. So I'm glad that I took that opportunity and that chance and really trusted God and stepped out on faith and just did what I felt like I needed to do as a future wife, as a mother, and as a woman. You know what I'm saying? So in that decision, obviously my main focus was to focus on my daughter, and that is pretty much everything that I really loved. August is so stinking smart. She's so witty, she's so beautiful, and she's so perfect to me, and I'm just so glad that I have been able to be here every step of the way. I feel like I did that. Like, I had everything to do with her progress and her process, and I'm just so thankful. It's such an exciting feeling, you know? Like, I'm just like, my baby, she got it, and I'm so proud of her, and I feel so confident with, you know, her moving on to her next phase of life, which is probably preschool, early head start. We're looking into getting her into an early head start program where she's learning more, and I'm just so ready for my baby to explore life in her little world and let mommy know how excited she is about everything that she's doing. It's just so exciting. It's just a great experience. So in that, August learned her ABCs. She gets really excited. She always comes up here and be like, mommy, can I watch ABC? Like, YouTube is like life for her right now. Like, oh my gosh, she watches the crap out of Ryan toy review. Like, that's like a super big thing for her. Like, she likes looking at the kids play with toys and different things like that. But one of her favorite things to do is to look at her ABCs, you know? She loves it, and I love that she loves to learn and be smart, you know? Mind you guys, I really have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just doing, but you know, just going for it. What else? August knows how to count to 10. She's 2 years old and she's counting to 10, singing her ABCs. She knows all of her colors, which are, oh my god, which is so awesome. She still gets confused between green and yellow. I don't know why green and yellow is so confusing to her, but she still gets green and yellow confused. And she still gets brown and black confused. And she loves, everything is white. Even if it's silver or tan or whatever, it's white to her. She doesn't care what you say, it's friggin' white. And so I just let her think that, let it be white, baby, it's white, whatever you say. So what else have I loved about that? Oh, obviously her being potty trained was such a horrifying process for me. Oh my goodness, my baby is potty trained. And I remember before I did it, I was asking everybody like, so how was it? How long did it take? What did you have to do? What did you give them treats? Did you do this? Did you do that? Like, I literally was horrified about potty training her, because I knew once I was like potty training her that I definitely didn't want to be the parent that like whooped the kid for not getting it right, because I didn't want to like traumatize her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want her to get it, and I want her to know that I'm serious about it, but Lord knows I never wanted to whoop her. Like, oh my god, how can I do this without like actually whooping her? So I took the longest. August has been potty trained for about 2 months now. She'll be 3 in September. So maybe to some people that was like really late for her to learn how to be potty trained. But I felt like, you know, as her mom, like I knew how smart she was, you know. And I'm like, look, if I wait long enough for her to just be like, for mommy to just be like, August, you can't pee on yourself anymore, you can't boo-boo on yourself anymore, like you just can't do it, like you're too smart, you're too big, you need to go to the pee on the potty. Like I just was like ready to take that route. And honestly, it kind of worked. It definitely worked. I want to say it took maybe 3 to 5 days for me to potty train August, and that was it. She boo-booed on herself twice. I want to say she boo-booed on herself twice. The second time she did it, I think she pretty much got it like, oh no, I can't do that anymore, because that was like traumatizing. She boo-booed in her panties. I hope this isn't too graphic for you guys. Sorry for you guys that don't have children, but like she boo-booed in her panties, and I think that was like the worst thing I've ever experienced. Even though I've worked, you know, where I had to change people and do all that kind of stuff, but it's just like I haven't been in that line of work in so long. The smell, oh my god, it was just horrible. I'm like, oh god, I cannot. I pray that her booing on herself is not something that I had to deal with for weeks. So the second time she did it, like I saw her like standing off to the side, and she was doing her usual, you know how they kind of get private where they want to go off and hide or whatever. She was doing that. She got real quiet, and I'm like, August, what you doing? And she like, nothing. And I'm like, bro, I can smell something. Like, I know you're not over there trying to boo-boo. Like, you have on panties. We already went through this. You cannot boo-boo on yourself. Bruh, I smelled it. Like, it wasn't gas. It was the real deal Holyfield. So I'm just like, oh my god. You are seriously standing here boo-booing on yourself in front of me. I picked her up and was running as fast as I could to the bathroom with her so she can make it to the potty. I think it was an epic fail. Most of it got in her clothes and in her panties and all that, and I just literally threw the whole outfit away. Like, this is not little baby boo boo no more. This is grown folks smelling boo boo. The whole outfit gotta go. This is not gonna work. And so after that, I think I was doing her hair, and so I went back to the little area that I caught her, you know, boo-booing in. And then I'm like sitting there, and I'm like, something smells like boo-boo. Like, why am I still smelling this? Like, that stuff really stinks. Like, oh my god, like, why do I still smell boo-boo? Like, what is it? Bruh, I'm literally searching high and low to like find this boo-boo smell. I guess in the process of me trying to get her to the potty, I stepped in boo-boo. Yo, it is so gross. I stepped in it, and not only did I step in it, I trailed it all the way to the bathroom. So I have boo-boo all over the floor, from the family room to the dining room to the bathroom. There was a trail of boo-boo. Yo, oh man, see, I'm up here telling this story, messing up my eyes. I know I got them funny eyes where they real little. So after I realized that I stepped in it, and it took me about literally an hour to get all of the like boo-boo smell out, I had a complete heart attack. I'm like, bro, look, August, like, I get it. The whole boo thing is pretty horrifying. Like, you're used to pooping on yourself and everything. Like, gravity helps pull it to the ground, and you know, it's pretty easy peasy. But I'm gonna need you to sit on the potty. Like, I'm gonna need you to boo-boo on the potty. Like, it's not gonna happen. Mommy can't be stepping in boo-boo and cleaning it up for hours because I trailed it to 3 different places in the house. Like, I can't. Like, we're going to have to figure out how you're going to boo-boo on this potty if it's the last thing I do. If I gotta sit in this bathroom with you all day today, we gonna figure out this boo-boo on the potty stuff, because that is nasty. That I can't. I'm not. No. You got grown folks boo-boo. I ain't gonna do it. So surprisingly enough, that was the last time August boo-booed on herself. Can y'all believe that? It only took her 2 times to boo-boo on herself for her to get that she can't boo-boo on herself. So how great was that? That didn't take long at all. And she was already pee-peeing on the potty like the first day. I'm like, dang, you was really ready to go. So I feel like me waiting to, like, you know, let her, you know, just kind of grow into the desire to want to pee-pee and boo-boo on the potty really worked in our favor. Like, it really worked, because I didn't have to, like, whoop her and do all this other stuff. Like, I mean, of course, I mean, let's be honest, there's times where you have to be like, look, August, you're gonna get in trouble, you know better, don't you do that. And then she'll be like, you better pee-pee on the potty, you better not pee-pee in your panties. So, like, she was like, she understood, but it wasn't a horrible experience, and I'm glad that she caught on as fast as she did. So that, to me, I felt like I was the man of the hour, mommy of the year, because I literally dread it the day that I had to potty train her, because I heard so many horror stories about potty training. So I'm so glad that that's over. Praise the Lord. You know, now she really school ready. She can boo-boo and pee-pee on the potty just like the big kids now. So that is excellent. Very exciting. You guys, look, I'm just praying this turns out decent, because I'm just doing something here. I am, and I'm gonna list these products, because I do have a few products that I haven't used before, but for the most part, y'all know I'm a mommy on the budget. I don't have any funds that comes in regularly, so I have to work with what I got, and this is what I got, you know. I'm just going for it. And I'm really gonna snuffle on this video because the AC one, so forgive me. Okay, what else is a pro or love? I won't say pros and cons. What else did I love about being 28? I went over everything August learned, so that's good. Another thing that I loved was I got engaged this year. I've had this ring on in pretty much all of my videos, but I got engaged, and that's, you know, that's like extremely exciting, because getting married to somebody that you truly love and you truly can't see life without. Like, this guy, this man is my best friend. Like, everything that I have right now and that I'm working towards, he's been behind 100,000%. I'm not saying that it's been perfect. I'm not saying that we haven't had our confrontations and our disagreements, but for the most part, we always come back with the understanding that we're absolutely 100,000% in this whole situation together, and we're doing it as a team. We have a daughter that we are here for, and she needs both of us to get ourselves together and do it for her, you know what I'm saying? So, ooh, this is a dark one. I thought that was, I don't know why I thought that, but you know, it's pretty dark. I don't need to be that dark. So yes, that is like a huge deal for me. I am engaged to my best friend, who you guys seen before. He hasn't been formally introduced, but he's been in my videos, and I guess that we are going to do a video together, but I had to redirect my attention for a little bit. I didn't want to get too, like, my channel is like so many like different ideas. Like, I'm just so overwhelmed with so many different ideas that I want to make sure I go in the right direction with this. Like, I don't want to just do what everybody else is doing. I don't want the same flow as everybody else, you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure I'm going in a direction that I feel my channel should be going in. And like I said, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not like a professional at this thing. I'm not here to show people how to do makeup. Like, I enjoy doing makeup, so you know, I do it when I'm talking because I personally enjoy videos where women are talking and being honest about different things that they've been through and gone through. But I also like to see them do stuff, so I took that approach. Like, you know, I don't just want to sit here and talk to you guys. I want to show you, you know, do something, hopefully keep you guys entertained while I'm talking and sharing my story, you know. So that's where this whole idea is coming from. I really teach you how to do makeup. I'm just here talking to you guys, doing something that I enjoy doing. What else did I love about this year besides getting engaged to my best friend? Of course, my YouTube channel. Duh! I have been talking about getting a YouTube channel for as long as I can remember. I remember when I first got onto YouTube was when August was first born. I used to work nights. I said that a million times, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh my goodness, YouTube is a great way to create a platform for yourself, to create a way for you to share great ideas and great advice and just be yourself, and hopefully being a helping hand or a helping voice for somebody, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I would love to do a YouTube. And I had just been saying it for so long. I'm like, everybody's just like, when you gonna do it, when you gonna do it? And here it is, 28 years old, 2017. Yes, that is when I finally got my YouTube channel. And that is a huge blessing, because that is a vision. This is a vision that I've been seeing for a really, 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 really long time, you know. So I am just really excited that I'm here and I'm just doing it, you know what I'm saying? Like, that is a big deal for me, because there's so many times where you know, you say you want to do something really bad, but you make all these excuses and you make all these reasons why you gotta wait or whatever. And I just finally said, forget it, I gotta do it because I really want to. And if I don't, I'm gonna always be like, I shoulda, woulda, coulda, blah, 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 blah. And this is just one project that I was just way too excited about, way too passionate about, to just be like, maybe not, maybe next year, maybe no. I'm just glad that I finally got this, you know, going for myself. And now consistency is everything, you know what I'm saying? Really getting that strong platform and getting those ideas constantly flowing, where, you know, I'm engaging with you guys in a productive, entertaining way, where, you know, I keep my audience entertained, but in a good way. I don't want to just throw anything out there, you know what I'm saying? So that is, you know, my goal, you know, just get this thing going and keep it going, you know. Another good thing about my YouTube channel is I was able to get my project Bringing Love back going. That is also a huge deal for me. And also in that process, I've already got one video up with my dad. Hopefully you guys have already checked it out. But honestly, like, to me, in my head, I felt like this is gonna be a breeze. You know, everybody knows that my intentions are good and I mean well. And it should be a piece of cake, you know, to get people, you want to know, you know, to show that this thing is possible. We don't have to always be in a bad headspace. It doesn't always have to be a negative thing. And, you know, just, you're thinking people will be really easy to Okie dokie. So my camera cut off because all these fake lights make my camera heat up real fast. But that's okay because I did my wing liner and that was it. And I hate doing wing liner on camera because I suck at doing that. So that's fine. That's the only part you guys missed. So as I was talking about you know, my project Bring the Love Back, it's harder to reach out than I thought. And I guess because I feel like you never really know how people truly feel about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may have these vibes where you feel like people, you know, it's something is off and you don't always mix, but you don't really ever truly know how people feel about you. And I guess that part is low-key intimidating to me because I've never had an ill will or ill feeling or ill thought about somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always just, you know, either I get along with people or I don't, you know, or I keep my distance from them. It's never been a matter of me, you know, having really anything negative to say about somebody. Either I just vibe with them or I don't, you know. And so going into that, let's talk about the things that I learned this year. And that is, you just really never know how people really feel about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, everybody is just so incredibly different. You know, everybody sees things differently. Everybody is just doing their own thing, got their mind in their own world, and they just, you know, focused on different things. So sometimes we just never know what people are going through, and we never know, you know, when the timing is right, you know, to reach out to people that you care about or that you want to have a conversation with. And that to me is, you know, intimidating because whenever I reach out to people, I want it to be real and as authentic as it can be, because without that you can't reach the answers or the conclusions that you need. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people need closure, and I'm one of those people. If I'm going as far as out to reaching out to you and having this deep conversation, there is closure that I want. In a sense, it doesn't necessarily mean that, hey, we go back to being this way or we have to go to being this way. It just means that we are having a conversation that we never had a chance to have, and sometimes that closure is healing. You know what I'm saying? That's really what this project is all about. So I guess not knowing people's true feelings is a little intimidating. So, you know, I guess I'm just kind of taking my time with, you know, reaching out to people. I'm not saying that's gonna stop me, but it does mean that I have slowed down in the whole let me reach out to people, because I really don't know where a lot of people's minds are and really how they feel. And if I can't get a real conversation, if people won't be honest about how they feel, then this whole thing is just a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not doing something to get views. I'm not doing something to just, you know, have something to put up. I really truly believe that this project is worth doing. I believe those conversations are worth having. But if I'm dealing with situations where people won't be honest, I mean, I just have to kind of let it go and figure out a different route, or just be in a situation where I'll never get closure. And that's fine too, because what can you do? You know, we're only people, we're only human. You know, it's only but so much we can do. So that is the biggest lesson that I've learned. And to go along with that, you know, really learning that change will happen. Change will happen. People change how they feel about you. People change how, you know, they view you. People change. Things change. The world change. Everything is forever changing. And as people, we have to be willing to evolve with that change, or we get left behind. You know what I'm saying? Or we get stuck in a bad place, or we get stuck feeling like we've been gypped. You know what I'm saying? And life is honestly just too short to feel that way. You know, it's not always going to be what we want or what we hoped, but at the end of the day, there's nothing we can do about change other than accept it and change the way we think about the situations that we're going through. You know what I'm saying? So that is another huge lesson that I've learned at 28, which is, you know, it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? I've been humbled in a tremendous way. You know what I'm saying? Where I have to take a second and think about, you know, think about my thoughts. Everything that I think is not right, everything that I feel is not right. It doesn't mean that it's not valid, because everybody's feelings are valid, but maybe, you know, I think a lot of times we have to just sit down and just think about things a little bit longer, a little bit harder, because we're not always right. And that's huge, and that's a big thing that I've learned in my relationship with my fiance. You're not always right. You don't always, you know, have the answers. You're not always, you know, the person to know it all. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a lot of problems with a lot of people. Everybody want to be a know-it-all. Everybody wants to have the right answers. And for me, at 28, it ain't even about being right for me anymore. It's just about, what can I do to be a better person? I don't want to make you feel this type of way. I don't want to do the wrong thing. I don't want to say the wrong thing. But I will express myself, because I have that right. You know what I'm saying? I have the right to say how I feel. And whether we're going to talk about this and solve this out as productive, responsible adults, or we just let it go. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that is really, I think, a great tool to take with us through life. You know what I'm saying? Either we're going to work it out or we're not. You know, and we have to be able to respect each other as adults and respect each other's feelings, and, you know, be able to move on and accept things the way it is sometimes, you know. So I really think those are like, oh, another thing that I've learned is that I'd rather pray than talk. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that talking to people is a bad idea. I'm not saying that, you know, you can't trust anyone to have, you know, to have those real conversations with. But talking to God and praying about it is much more productive, because one thing you do know for certain is that God is never ever going to leave or forsake you or tell you anything wrong. You know, the only thing about that is patience. We have to learn patience. Oh my God. And let me tell you, patience is like, whew, patience, learning to have patience and having patience and everything that has to do with patience makes you want to go nuts. So like, because you just want to know, like, when is this gonna happen? When is this gonna, because you know something good is happening. You know God is working in your favor. You know He's getting ready to bless you. And you just like, God, when you gonna do that though? Like, when you gonna make this happen for me though? And it's just like, you know, the waiting game can be very frustrating. You know what I'm saying? But you have to continue to keep your line of communication open with God, and, you know, over communicate with Him. Sometimes when you get frustrated, talk to God. When you get tired, talk to God. You know, and that's the biggest thing that I have to face and deal with at 28 years old. At 28 years old, I have been faced with the fork in the road. Either I'm gonna get really tired and give up, or I'm gonna keep fighting. And honestly, that getting really tired and give up phase crept up way too many times than I can count. But to get up and keep going, and to keep fighting, and to keep speaking that positivity into your life and over your life with God's approval is everything. It's powerful. You know what I'm saying? Once you know your purpose and your calling, you're literally unstoppable, because God has already said, this is for you. This is what I promised you, and nobody can do anything about that. It took me now, you know what I'm saying, to really fully understand the value of what that means. And it is such an amazing feeling to know, no matter what happens, God will keep His word. He keeps His promises, and everything that He said is for you is for you, and nobody can do that. Nobody can take that away, and nobody else can do that for you. So putting all of our energy and our effort into man and men is pointless. Stay focused on God. Keep Him first. Talk to Him every chance you get. just a regular everyday conversation. Like, sometimes I wake up and it's beautiful outside. Thank you, God, it's so beautiful out here. Like, you did it again, another beautiful day. Thank you. It doesn't always have to be the deepest, the darkest, and the most painful things that you say to God. Just keep him on your mind. Keep him next to you at all times, because he is your protector and your provider. And at 28, I fully understand what that means. You know what I'm saying? I always knew that, but he put me in a place where I could really understand what that means to lean on him, and for him to be my rock, and for him to be my end all be all. I understand that now at 28 years old. And a lot of people can't say that. So 28 has been a huge blessing for me. And honestly, I feel like it's preparing me for greatness at 29. I mean, honestly, I don't know. It's the thing about having patience or whatever. But in my heart and my spirit, I feel like something amazing is about to happen, you know? Yo, I am literally talking so much. 28 has been lit with everything that I can ask for it, you know? Lessons, loving, good and bad, but it's all been absolutely positively worth it. So I think honestly that pretty much sums up 28 for me, you guys. Tomorrow is the big day, and I just feel so tremendously blessed. I can't even describe how blessed I feel, you guys. It has been a long road, and I finally feel like everything is starting to come together. It's starting to make a lot more sense now, and I am just really grateful. I couldn't ask for a better life. Like what J. Cole said, I love mine. There's beauty in the struggle, love yours. I love my life, you know what I'm saying? There's so many great things to come, and I feel it, and it's just amazing. So I'm gonna hit y'all with some real randomness right now. And something happened to me a few months ago. I'm about to sneak a real quick story time in here for y'all. Something happened to me a few months ago, and it made me so incredibly angry. And I said, you know what, at first I was gonna do a video about this, like just had this real short story time, because I was so mad and my energy was so crazy, and I was gonna be like, this is gonna be a crazy story time. But I don't want to be angry. I don't want to dispute anger on my channels, and I'm just like, you know what, let me just wait and see how I feel, and if I still am thinking about it, I'll bring it up. Well, I'm still thinking about it. I'm not mad like I was, but I'm definitely still thinking about it. So I'm about to tell y'all what happened to me a few months ago. Literally a few months ago. This had to be about 4 or 5 months ago. And it's still bothering me to this day. So let me tell y'all what this is that I'm talking about. I went shopping. I was going shopping with me in August. We were at the mall, and you know, the little kiosk people, like some of them like do the flat irons and whatever else. Some of them are quite aggressive, especially when there's not a lot of business. I think a lot of them just be needing something to do and whatever. So I have a problem with being like rude, I want to say. Like, it's hard for me to just be rude. Like when they jump out at you and be like, hey, you want to do this, you want to try this, whatever, it's hard for me to just act like I don't see them when they clearly standing right in my face. Like, I can't just ignore people. It's extremely hard for me to do that. So even though I really truly in my heart did not feel like stopping and being bothered, I did it anyway. Like, okay, let me just let this guy put this lotion on my hands or whatever it is that he has. And so what it was like this facial treatment, like some type of acne or cleaning treatment thing that they had going on or whatever. And I'm like, I had makeup on this day, like I'm feeling good. I'm like, I got dressed, I did my hair, I put makeup on, I got August off. We was cute, we was feeling good or whatever, right? So I'm like, oh, you can't, I don't know what you about to do, but you can't put nothing on my face. You know, obviously I have a face full of makeup on. Like, I don't want you to wipe my makeup off. And he's like, oh no, it's not like that. I'm just going to put it on your hands. I want you to see the difference. It was like dead skin, like the thing that he had, it removes dead skin, it refreshes and brightens up your skin or whatever. But he was going to do a demonstration on my hand. So mind you, this whole time, like, I knew that I wasn't interested. I just didn't want to be rude. So while he's doing this, he's like, yeah, so do you have a toner at home? You know, he talking blah, blah, blah. Mind you, I legit had a full skincare line at home that I use faithfully. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really not interested. And I guess he, like, kind of, like, picked up on my vibe or whatever. So he's like, oh, I know you can afford it. And, you know, they hustling me, basically. So I'm like, no, you know, my fiance is the one with the money, which was technically true. So I'm like, no, my fiance is the one with the money. You know, I don't have it. I'll bring him back around later because we're always at this mall. That was a lie. So you know, I'm just trying to get up out of there. You know, I got some shopping to do. I don't want to be here right now. So I'm basically giving him this impatient look. August is in her stroller looking like, bro, what's good, what's up, what's good, I'm ready to go too. So I'm like trying to hurry up and rush him along, like, come on, like, I just gave you the time because I didn't want to be rude, you know, so let's just hurry this thing up. So while I'm still, like, basically just rushing him, this dude takes the product, like, it's like on a little, like, plastic white spoon, something that they just use to, like, so they won't put their hands on it. He takes it and slaps it on my face. Bruh, I am not, yo, I'm literally thinking about this right now and just, like, getting worked up all over again. He slapped it on my face and was, like, massaging this stuff in my face. I'm like, bruh, my heart literally sank because naturally I'm not an aggressive person. Like, I defend myself, but naturally I don't want to be an asshole. I don't want to be rude. So, like, my heart just, like, sank. Like, oh shit, I know this dude did not just slap this shit all over my face like this. He's massaging it and wiping the makeup off of my face, and then he gonna have the audacity to say, bring the mirror up to me, like, yeah, you see the difference, you see all that dead skin? No, I see all that makeup you rubbed off my face. That's what I see. I see you took half of my makeup off my face after I told you not to do that. I specifically said don't put nothing on my face, and you did it anyway. Are you kidding me right now? I know for a fact this dude was being a complete ass because I wasn't interested in his product at all. So he was just being a complete ass, and it was so irritating because I wasn't done shopping. I wasn't done shopping yet. Like, I had literally just got started. Me and August stopped at the food court. I got a sandwich, and, you know, she was eating my sandwich and got a pretzel or whatever. Blah, blah, blah. We had just got there. We wasn't even there that long. So now, you mean to tell me I gotta walk around with half my face on when the other half is decent and shop like everybody can't notice my makeup is completely missing off the left side or right side of my, it was the left side of my face. So are you kidding me right now? Oh my god, yo, when I tell you I have never been so angered in my life. And what made me angry was that I legit was just being nice to this guy. Like, I knew that I wasn't interested, but I see them people all the time getting, like, passed over. People, you know, low-key just ignoring them or whatever. And I just hate to be rude, you know, like, I hate to make people feel like, you know, I think that I'm better or I don't have time for them or whatever. So I just stopped out of just being polite, you know. So, you know, it just felt like that whole situation kind of just backfired on me. And it's like, now I see why people are rude to you. Like, I see why people don't want to be bothered, because that's extremely unprofessional. Because you feel like, oh, you don't want what I'm selling, so I'm gonna mess your makeup up. Like, come on, yo. Nope, this is 2017. Everybody knows how women feel about their makeup. Like, especially when it clearly looked like I took time to do my makeup, you know what I'm saying? So oh my god, when I got home, I woke up to Juan and was like going off. He was laughing, but he was mad at the same time. So, like, even him being a guy, he's like, bro, that was mad disrespectful. You just don't do stuff like that. A part of me wanted to be like fake hood and gangster and just roll up on dude again and be like, oh, you remember me? You remember taking off my makeup that day after you knew I didn't want your product? Yeah, now what? I got my fiance. What's good? Yeah, no. I know that would have been like a super fail, but a part of me truly wanted to like let that dude know like that was beyond rude. And I was so mad when it happened. I didn't have anything to say. I just was pissed off. But let me tell you what I learned. I will not be stopping for nobody selling me nothing at a kiosk ever again. You got the right one this time. Yeah, I ain't gonna be wiping my makeup off because you mad. I ain't got time. So that's the time the kiosk dude wiped my makeup off my face because he was mad. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with y'all because that damn story been on my brain and on my heart for quite some time. It's so petty though. Like, that pissed me off so much. I've never felt like I wanted to straight up just beat this dude up ever. I've never felt that type of anger before in my life. Like, that really pissed me off. The level of disrespect. Okay, that sorry y'all, I'm on some randomness right now. It's just been so long. I haven't uploaded a video in a month and it's just been so long. I miss talking. I love to talk. I love to share my experiences. So forgive me if I'm just running off at the mouth. Forgive me, but it's just, you know, I'm just talking. I miss you guys. I miss talking and uploading my videos. But now that I'm back, you know. I am back and ready to go and upload some stories and have some girl talk and some guy talk and some talking, you know. I got some story times cooking for y'all. Oh yeah, some good story times cooking for y'all. So oh, let's talk about how I celebrated my birthday this weekend. though. Like, I can't do nothing on a Tuesday. Everybody works, you know, during the week. So my beautiful, absolutely beautiful cousin surprised me, which was so stinking sweet. She drove 7 hours, y'all, to just visit and have dinner. Well, she came over Friday. That was the big surprise. And we went to Barrios, which has the best tacos ever, yo. I don't know if y'all ever had that place, but Barrios be, we love Barrios. We stay going to Barrios. It is so good. So she came up, she surprised me that day. We went out to eat, and then Saturday we went to Bow Food and Drink down on the flats, bruh. When I tell y'all, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to like find a snap where I snapped a picture of all of our food, but when I tell you this food was amazing, it was amazing, and it wasn't even that expensive. Like, it was very affordable. So it was like the dinner alone, I was good with that. Like, we don't even have to go nowhere else because this food is so delicious. Like, we winning right now. Like, I felt so satisfied. They gave you a lot of food and it was affordable. In the restaurant and the inside, it was very, very pretty. Like, oh my god, we were very, very impressed. All of us was like, we give it a 10. Dewan, when he had like this big hamburger with these like bacon on top of whatever. Like, he was chewing and like giving the thumbs up like the whole time. Like, that's how good it was. We were all sharing our food. Like, you gotta taste this, let me get some of that, let me get some more of this. Like, we were just like all eating as one because everybody's food was so delicious. It was so good. It was so good. So Bo, shout out to Bo. Y'all are, that food was lit. My camera keeps cutting off. It's a mixture between not having memory and these lights. So let's just pray in 2017, age 29, I get some real feminine lights. Let's pray about that. So I don't even know what I was talking about. I did put on my lashes because I hate doing that on camera anyway, because it makes me nervous. I feel like people are looking for perfection and I'm not perfect, so I just do it off camera to save the hassle. Yeah, so I did my lashes. I think I'm ready for a highlighter because I already did my blush. But I think I was talking about the nightclub we went to. It was terrible. The music was terrible. Everything was terrible. Oh, that's what I was talking about. The drinks. My camera keeps cutting off, y'all. I don't know what's going on, but I don't know. So I'm like doing stuff like as the camera cut. I'm like, maybe it's too hot. I don't know. Let's just do this before I go crazy, because I can't figure out why my camera keeps cutting off. So what I did do is I went ahead and put on my green eyeliner, which is from Revlon. Don't know what I just did with that, because when I get frustrated, like I'm frustrated, I don't know why my camera keeps cutting. They're cutting into my story time, yo, you know. So I am just gonna go ahead and just finish this. I keep getting distracted with my stories and whatever, so let me just go ahead and finish this. I think I was pretty much done though. Like that was it. Like we went out, I didn't get tipsy for my birthday like I wanted to, but it was an entertaining night. The food was amazing, and I was with the people that I truly love and hold dear to my little heart, and it was a great time, you know. So that was about it. So I'm probably gonna like fast forward through a lot of this and show you guys the final look, do my hair, and just finish the video. I am gonna put the clip from, I'm gonna try to get the food in there because I did it off a snap, and sometimes it's like weird, so I don't know if I can get that. I will put the clip in from the club where I did a little bit of something. I think I twerked just a little bit, so y'all can see a little bit of that. And then, you know, turn up. I'll be 29. It's lit. It's lit. So let me just finish for you guys. Hopefully my camera don't cut off, but if it do, I'll be back with the finished look. So you guys, this is the final look. I did my hair, natural hair check. My natural hair has been coming back to life. Like I don't know what I'm doing different or whatever, but praise the Lord, I'm starting to feel like this is how my hair used to look. So anyway, thank you guys for watching and listening to me run my mouth once again. I love doing this thing. I'm gonna keep up. Trust me, I had to redirect myself for just a little bit, but I am back. I'm here to give you funny stories of my life, and we here. Let's go. So 29, you guys, pray for me. Pray it's a good year. Pray it's even better than the last, and God's blessings are going to pour down so abundantly that I won't have room enough to receive them, and I will pray that into your life as well. I'm very, 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 very excited to turn 29 tomorrow, and thank you all once again for watching. I'm loving this. So happy birthday. Let's turn up. Deuces.
It's your birthday, in here,